Here, I'll put it this way. The reason I think about it is because I believe that anything that I say or try to manifest, the opposite happens. So, unless it's like something, unless I purposely try to do the opposite, then the one I intend for, even if I say the opposite, is the one that happens. So I'm trying not to manifest anything. I'll get back to you in a week, all right?
Sure.
1 week from today, to Thursday.
Okay, Duncan.
Is it Friday or Thursday right now?
I don't care, Duncan.
It's Thursday. I'll get back to you in a week.
Okay. You did good. You did good. We kept it within 20 minutes. And we held it. I mean, we, you know. So it's concerned that people want rank. Who cares? If you know what's really funny about that conversation is if there is anybody in this PD who does not give a fuck about their rank, it is Flop. As a character, inherently, Flop does not care about his rank. So when somebody comes to Flop and says, well, people are concerned that, you know, cadets are going to outrank them at some point. Sucks for them. And I think his manifesting concern is that no one listens to him. And I mean, honestly, I was waiting for him to kind of explain more because I think Flop's formulation based on like how the character would have responded would have just been, guess what, buddy? You're not always right. And neither am I, and neither is the captain. No one is always right. So overall, I think that actually went okay, but I don't think that his complaints are actually like valid. He's worried about a cadet going out as a power hungry to go and find people who are breaking the law. I don't think that's a power trip. I just think that's somebody enforcing the law. The rebuttal is you just told everyone in a meeting room in front of cadets that you, a full officer, am failing to, you know, carry out the duties that you swore to do.
What's up, Flop?
Not much. Just got done talking to Duncan.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Sorry for you.
Set a timer on my phone for 20 minutes.
You've seen Game of Thrones, right?
I actually haven't.
Oh.
You want to ride together today?
Sure.
Fuck,
I was gonna patrol up north. You down for that?
I'm down. Let's fucking run it.
Oh yeah.
I gotta grab some food real quick.
Yeah.
Figure we could talk too. Let me
That
grab
sounds good.
a.
I gotta register my gun real quick.
Oh shit! Good call. Actually, I need to do that too. I'm gonna. You go first.
Taser, flashlight. Everything,
yeah.
Apparently. Yeah.
The thing is that Duncan is bringing complaints over, but what Flop is making the point of is like, listen, dude, you have complaints, so do I, and so do a lot of us, but we can't just make the assumption that they're all going to be resolved. So Flop made the point that, you know, hey, give it some time. Let's figure this out. But let's not rush a process. Are we driving? I don't know, to be honest. Just a heads up, I did give approval to Maple to drive the Interceptor. He asked me, what's up?
Why?
Because he asked for permission.
All right.
But what's the report number?
I talked to like there was like a small meeting I was a part of the other day, and I know they wanted to cut back on it unless we absolutely needed to.
Oh, I was just last I heard about it was people came to seniors for permission. If we're doing that, then I'll keep that in mind. What's the report number we need to add this into? Where is
It's
it?
1805, but like
I'm confused. Wait,
I
hold.
think it's not working properly. I'm having issues with it.
What's your state ID?
3469.
It's in there. So you
Well, I
have
can't see
to.
it. Maybe I gotta reset my MDT.
No, if your name isn't in there, you have to manually go to the evidence and like manually change that for yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got that. I just couldn't see that portion.
Oh,
either.
okay. Let me do my stuff real quick too.
How do you edit it, actually?
If you go to evidence and click it, you can change the name of it. And then people are just doing @, Barrett Johnson.
Yeah, that sounds pretty straightforward, but I cannot edit it. That is weird.
Let me do mine real quick. I'm curious if I could do my own evidence. 1807, right?
1805.
Oh, 1805 for shift three? Oh,
yeah.
shit. Thank you. So do you want to hear a fucking story that just happened to me?
What's that?
Also, real quick, it was nightstick, gun, taser, and flashlight.
Yeah. Oh, evidence. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Go look real quick. Make sure mine went through. Okay, cool. Give me a second. Evidence. So someone tried robbing me before the storm.
Really? Man. I guess they wanted to try and get their one last try.
Oh,
before,
no. Oh, no, this is the best thing ever. So I was watching something on my phone. I pulled over real quick because I was about to miss it. I'm like, ah, fuck. 10-7, and I was in the parking garage next to MRPD.
The launch?
Yeah, I was watching the lodge. But I was there, and while I'm watching the launch, I hear a car door next to me and a car pull up. So I look away from my phone. I look over. A guy gets. I just want to picture the whole scene for you. I'm in the car, right in the driver's side. Car's running. Guy gets out of the car, pulls out a knife and goes, "Officer," and I went, "Okay," and I drove away. Pulled out my gun, called for 78s, and waited. And when we pushed it, he was gone. But all that could go through my head was, did this guy really just think he gonna rob me with a knife while I'm in my car?
I don't know.
That was the most low effort robbery I have ever witnessed.
Hey, you lock the car door and you lock your car door.
Hey.
And then
What's
what are
up,
we gonna do?
Pinzone? How you doing, brother?
Pinzone, actually.
Hey, what's up, Barrick? What's up, Flop?
I got
Hold
something
on.
Not
for you.
much. What's going on? What's going on with you?
There you
Oh,
go.
wait, did you use all the money? How'd it go?
Yeah, I had $4 in my bank account until I just collected my paycheck. So
Oh, okay, that's good.
I've been working
You
on
see,
the
I
flooring
told
and
you I
stuff
brought
like that.
extra. Gave you extra just in case. I knew it.
Yeah, I bought a house and then they fucking taxes went down, so I lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Wait, taxes went down?
Yeah, from 10% to 4%.
Wait,
Oh my-
when?
You guys.
Like just before the end of storm.
So I put
state
my
announcement.
shit into the report locker.
Yeah, so you put it
And then-
into the report locker of the shift. So if you look at references, there's shift 1, 2, and 3. So
Yeah, 1805. Yeah.
yeah. So I see your stuff. So then you go to the evidence tab and you go down the list and you just add at the front of each name at call sign. So for me, it would be at 125 Flop Dugong. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So, okay, evidence tab in the MDT and update the title of the equipment to read. Date, call sign. How the fuck? Oh, I see the date on people now. I didn't see it on Barracks or yours, Flop.
Wait, on mine?
Yeah, for the evidence, I don't see the date.
I thought it was dated when you put in. Wait,
No,
did I
it's-
misunderstand?
Well, the date is in the evidence, like,
Yeah,
but
apparently we have to
apparently
put
for
the
some
date in there
reason
as
you
well.
have to actually.
Oh. Okay, so date, call sign. Okay, fuck. See, even I can't
So
follow
it's
instructions. Damn.
Date.
I see.
Okay. Wait, I need to get all the individual things? Then why the fuck am I putting it in the locker?
What do you mean?
What is that whole step of put your PD issued firearm into the locker and then take them out?
So they're automatically logged, right? So when you place them in the locker, they're
Okay.
logged. Then you take them out, you go to the report, and you'll be able to see. Oh wait, shit. Am I? Oh god, hold up.
Bro, this is go to your shift registry report and check to make sure your PD equipment was added properly to evidence and that is titled correctly. Anytime you get new equipment, it needs to be registered. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I need to go through and get every single thing. Isn't there an easy way to do this, or do I have to actually like write it out?
You
I
have
swear
to
there was a
manually grab
Yeah,
it
you just
and then manually pull it back out. Go to the report, refresh it, make sure it's there. Go to the evidence tab, date, call sign, name at the front, and then you're good.
wait, so it automatically gets done? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. All I'm gonna say is that these new folk got it easy. Okay.
These new folk got it hard, man.
Doesn't
These
everybody in the
motherfuckers gotta be-
circle understand what you're saying, man? Everybody
mhm.
speaks the same language.
Wait,
Listen, I had
so
someone
then
come up
I
to me and they
gotta
were like,
edit
edit
the-
it?
you gotta check out that VR headset. I'm like, listen, y'all got it good. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, they'll never know about the
Checking up
like,
on your
12 man
colleagues.
gang-related shooting days
I was gonna
across
say-
like the entire South Side, and you're picking up evidence for an hour, and then you're
You got people
logging it
checking
for
in
2
on you
hours.
at the lab because they're
Like-
afraid you might pass out because you're too busy focused on
Uh-huh,
putting in evidence.
Yeah. It is a crazy, man. It is
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, you would think that this would be more automatic. This is like half automatic.
Well, I mean, it gives people an opportunity. It's a good learning thing too. I mean, it's
'Cause I
really,
had to put the
really not-
title for every.
it's really not that big of a deal, though, to be honest. You speak Spanish? No, I don't. Oh man. Yeah, the Duncan thing was definitely an interesting one. Put simply, I don't know. I think Duncan's side of things
Forte
is.
put taser with a Z. That tells you something, huh?
Barrick, I'm gonna wait for you downstairs. I'm just gonna be in the motor pool.
No, I'm good to go.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool.
Nope.
Awesome.
All right, let's do it.
Fucking A. All right, Pinzone. Talk
By the way,
soon.
Prince Tony, if you go by the house and if there's
Far wide.
something's not good, it was probably Reed.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Bedtime check. Go 42, pussy.
Yeah, I'm heading out now.
Good night. I got him on a fucking leash. All right, let's go.
You got him on a what?
Oh, I'm keeping Cornwood accountable. This motherfucker says I'm going 42 after every meeting, and then he's on duty for another 7 hours. So I just ran into the locker room, and I'm like, hey, time check. Go 42, pussy.
Yeah, He's a psycho.
Oh yeah.
Can't speak much. Can't speak much for myself though, because honestly, yesterday was like first day off in a little while.
Weren't you on duty like 24 hours or some shit?
Yeah, a couple times.
Unofficial
Who the
corner
fuck
raid?
took my car? I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh wait, no.
Is it parked upstairs?
Yeah, it should be.
What's
Yeah,
up,
I came
Supremacy?
here
How
to
you
watch.
doing?
Yeah. Woo. I was about to get real upset real quick. Real mad.
All right. Flop best cop. I'm just a guy.
All right.
I'm just a
Get
guy.
after it.
Appreciate you, dudes.
Get after it.
Let me change dispatch real quick. That Flop Cornwood best duo. I appreciate it, dudes.
Still going up north roads?
You are not listed as a cadet. And I
He on the
think Flop
phone.
was the one who
What?
Talking to somebody.
Flop was the who?
He talk.
That bitch talking shit.
He's talking shit about you.
He's talking shit.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
How are officers?
Doing all
we're
right.
doing fine.
That's good to hear.
Dispatch 125, 1041, operating under 107. I want to say 106. I knew that was wrong.
Ew, 6 is gross. So how are things, man?
Things are okay. Things are going, I think, well. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hold it down, keep things going. A lot of like back end stuff, senior wise. Duncan just came to me with an interesting one, and I kind of shot him down because I told Duncan, I said, I'm no more of these hour-long meetings. What do you need? And he just told me, he goes, I have concerns that a cadet was like seething at the mouth, excited for a cash grab at the new legislation. I said, okay, rebuttal. You just told an entire meeting room that you're not going to be enforcing a new law put in by the state. He got quiet.
Classic.
Holy shit, I just clocked him at 100.
Yeah.
Want to try and catch up to it?
Yeah, I got him at 107.
Dispatch 100, or 107, excuse me. Attempting to catch it to a blue in color, I think Sultan? Gonna be pulling into the group 6 parking area. Clocked him at 107, 1038 eastbound.
Windows down, please.
.107 requesting 177 group 6.
Responded.
Copy that. It's gonna be like a
All right,
sign in
Senior Officer
color.
Barry Johnson, Los Santos Police Department, how we doing
Sultan,
tonight?
blue spoiler, two-tone, black top, and blue
Doing
primary.
all right?
Exactly.
Not too bad, not too bad. It's a beautiful night, you know? It's a beautiful night. You see the stars.
Like comes back to a
Light
Link
pollution
Winters.
ain't too bad. Everything's going pretty well.
All right.
Sitting there at the
Fucking
intersection.
A, man. How's
And,
everyone doing? What's good? What's going on?
You're just flying through that light.
Hey, officer.
Flying through.
Oh, sorry about that. I just got this car. I'm still learning how to like.
107 from 118. Be advised, he's a
You know,
flight
it's
risk.
hard. You tap the pedal and
Copy.
it flies.
Person's name?
Winters.
Let's see. Got you going 107 and a 55. That is
Link Winters.
good number, but bad speed.
Bravo
Bad
23
speed.
G6.
Way too much.
Yeah,
Way
118,
too much.
23 as well.
Let's see. Okay, you have an idea on you, sir?
Yes.
Mind handing that over to me, please?
All right.
Yeah, I'm a little new to
Mr.
the city, so
Winters.
I'm learning how to like. Tap the pedal correctly.
Wait.
Got a lead foot?
He's new to.
Yes.
He owns a Sultan RS3 already?
Yeah.
You mind taking your mask off for me? So, yeah,
Sure.
Probably see that beautiful mug. All right, appreciate it.
I mean, that's going well. Eventful day. I saw from clips. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Some paperwork for you, and I'll be back with a citation shortly. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Radio check.
Let's go.
What's going on, gentlemen? How we doing?
Fetch 197.
Hello, officer.
Good.
41 10-8.
Whereabouts we headed?
Work. Here.
Gotcha. Well, good shit. I mean, a lead foot. Is there a reason why we're going that fast? I mean, I understand we just got a new car, but you realize that those speeds could be like argued as reckless driving, right? That's a felony.
Yeah, I was just around the corner, and like I said, I did
Russian
just.
King.
I'm new to the city, and I did
Copy,
just get this car, so I'm
19776
still learning how to
the
like
37 Charlie,
handle it.
Boulevard Del Perro.
Like I
gotcha.
just tap the pedal, and it goes that speed pretty much.
Are you aware of the legislation currently in the state of San Andreas regarding speed limits, sir?
I have an idea of it. I guess.
I mean, an idea of it and knowing it are two different things.
Okay, I don't think I know the specific legislation now.
I'm gonna just read it verbatim for what it states, so that you're aware. Because legislation did change. Speed limits are 55 miles an hour in the city. Country roads like Route 68, Joshua Road, and Sustancia are 75, and highways and freeways are 90 miles an hour.
Okay.
You're going above the highway speed limit within the city limits, so you got to understand sort of where we are coming from with that, right?
No, I hear you. Yeah.
You definitely got to slow it down, and I'll even let you know now that, I mean, granted, this is going to be up to Officer Barrett Johnson, not up to me, but based on what he wants to determine in this stop, moving forward, I'm just going to let you know, reckless driving is something that is taken very seriously, and felonies are not good. And a lot of people have concerns about felonies because they do affect, you know, work performance for people. Just bear that in mind.
Okay.
But is this your car?
Yeah.
How much was this thing? This is, I mean, all jokes aside and legalities aside, this is a dope ass car. How much was it?
It was 64 after tax. And I know that sounds like a lot, but I did like 20 hours a day because this is probably like my 5th day here. I just did G6 for like 20 hours a day. I was a little addicted to the city.
I gotcha. Any units to respond to that latest 911?
19776 latest 911.
All right, Mr. Winters.
Second unit, you can go and break off. Respond to that.
107 and 55 is way more than I'm willing to part ways with, unfortunately, for your case today. So you are going to be receiving a citation today for first-degree speeding. Now,
Okay.
what this entails is 3 points on your license. It's not like an arrestable offense or anything like that. It's just a misdemeanor and a traffic citation.
Yeah,
and it is going to accumulate a $1,000 fine as well.
More people were a little bit more
What I'm going to need from you
about like kind of creating the
I'm going to hand you this clipboard. At the top of the clipboard, you're going to find a pen.
I
need you to take that pen.
I wish
and
the economy
sign at
wasn't
the
so
bottom on the dotted
primarily
line, print
driven.
or signature, whichever you prefer. And that's not admission of guilt, just acknowledging that you're receiving the citation today. Okay.
Uh huh.
You have any questions about anything like that?
Duncan's not on duty.
How do I pay it?
You'll just be electronically billed as soon as I get back to my car.
What if I don't have that money?
You go into the negatives.
Okay.
correct.
Get a unit behind the bank.
And then if I like, because I can do an ATM right now, which would give me 1,000. Would that fix it or?
Well, yeah. Then you would go back into the positive.
Okay.
Stand by.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So here's the clipboard. We just need you to sign, and then you can hand it back to me. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Take a grinder.
There you go.
Yeah.
Speaking of people with 911, they said
Thank you. Get your
Copy,
bill
yeah, I
electronically,
corroborate that. I got
and
somebody,
you're gonna be free to go at this time. Listen, let's slow it down, Mr. Winters. Okay.
Alrighty.
First degree speeding is no joke, and I believe I heard Mr. Dugong referencing to you as well. You know,
Troy, what's your 20?
borderline
Just to
reckless
come back you
driving,
up, just so you know
definitely in
you're
that
not being sent
territory,
alone, a note number,
which is an
and then,
arrestable
we'll
offense
clear together.
and jailable offense. So
I understand.
we don't want something like that on your record, or worse, you getting someone hurt.
19, I'm 23
Yep.
with them.
All right.
Okay,
Vortex,
they're saying there was
stay
two
with
people
Clover.
on the roof.
right,
One
you guys
person
take-
came down and ran down an alleyway. We're just trying to
Alrighty,
figure
you
out
too.
which
officers.
Have a good
And
one.
have a good night.
descriptions.
I mean, I know people grind and stuff. That's fine. It's just I wish more people like I don't know. I never like looked at money as a focus.
To that effect.
All right, Rhodes just
Cool,
called me
source code
bad
four.
promoting
Prosperity
McMahon,
North
the
is code
PPO, so we should do that.
Okay.
Potentially ran towards to an old burger shop building and a clothing store that direction, so they could be gang changed. If someone can just do a
Yeah.
You know if
Burger shop
putting
is
tags
code
on
four,
reports
so
is
the
still
clothing store on
fucked.
Prosperity. I'll check the clothing store on.
I didn't even know they
Drive.
were fucked to begin with, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I feel like there's more to roleplay than just, you know, money. That's all.
They're saying that they don't know if the explosions were intentional. They think that like a vent might have popped off and caused the others in a chain reaction to also explode. Someone's familiar with that kind of situation?
Oh,
in
man.
this area?
Where's Penny been? I was hoping she was gonna come around shift
I'm
early
gonna be on
more.
the roof directly south Maze Bank.
All right. Let's take a look at our appeal for the courts. Nothing is changing.
I don't see.
The case
any
is still
movement
pending on the
top of
docket for
bank
Murphy
I
Brown.
think it's good actually. Well, yeah, it's good.
I was taking a break. I got you.
You guys all good on the roof?
Hope to see her back
Are you
soon
guys
now.
actually going onto the roof,
Let's
or just
find
taking
out.
statements from people? Everybody's on the roof. 119 is currently on.
She is an amazing role player, and Penny as a character is awesome.
Hey, how's it going? So, where we want to do this? Where are you at? Okay. All right, myself and Flav will join you. Just, where you at?
I'm gonna be getting on the roof properly here.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Get the FTOs
Copy. I'd
involved.
like to come join you. You're not alone. Confirm.
Sorry, are we wrapping this up here or?
Yeah,
Myself
absolutely. That's
and
fine.
Forte are
Is that
gonna
him in
be
the
just,
corner?
But not much else here. If you guys are collecting statements. Sounds like everything happened on the roof or outside. Doesn't sound like anything happened inside.
Can y'all just like come close to each other? I don't like this.
Just clear for any evidence. See if there's any.
Making me uncomfortable.
Anything, and then probably follow from there.
Yeah, fam. We've just got a couple of Group 6 workers asking for bullets for injuries, but other than that, nothing really to do down on the ground floor.
Right, well, how do you handle these things? Because we ain't been around a while. You guys, your time slightly. This is the first I've heard of this. Okay, so we got 3 witnesses, I believe, saying that there were explosions on top of the rooftop. Hey, firm, and my witness up front said the same thing. Forte, have you
fuck just
been
happened?
able to see anything up there? We're about to go up now. Yep. Copy.
The only identifying factors
do you
we
mean?
had was a person dressed in
Why are
either
you
black
guys
or
fucking
white.
talking to each other on the phone? You're not talking to
Can you
person.
come back to Mission Row, Alice? Okay, because we're gonna promote McMahon to PPO. I'm just gonna as many FTOs involved as possible. Okay, sounds good. We're just promoting McMahon, and we were just kind of deciding on where to do it.
I gotcha.
Mission Row's fine.
I'll clear this roof with a flashlight, Forte, if you clear that top roof.
I don't like reminding people about votes. I just wanted to make sure that he was getting a proper process. I hadn't ridden
I
with him.
disagree. We should remind people about votes. 'Cause
I
they
mean-
need to vote.
True, very true. I just know that McMahon was a little bit of a different situation. So
Yeah, that was part of what I was talking to Rhodes about. Like, he was never officially like in a whole bunch of documents because I'm pretty sure
Rental papers.
he
Turner's
wasn't.
initial idea was he would just like ride with a couple people for a few days and then he would get pushed to PPO and then he would be fine. But
We haven't seen Turner though, and
Understand.
it's hard to
yeah, we're kind of operating in the dark a little bit as well. But
Well, I think we're operating
Not to
correctly.
blame anybody, but it's
I put him back as a cadet so we can make proper like cadet reports for him because we couldn't before, and it was hard to track his sessions.
I don't think we got much else up here.
So I went out with him, made him a cadet, talked to him for a little bit. He was overall pretty good. His accent, his New York side comes out a lot, and I just reminded him that it could be looked at as blunt or brash. But besides that, I told him to just tone it back a little bit and he'll be fine.
yeah. He told me some people back home used to call him Mac, and I told him he won't be called that here because it's very disrespectful.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, it's just like that King guy. He keeps saying 205 on the radio, and I gotta keep correcting him. It's very disrespectful.
It is. It is.
I don't think Snow would ever want somebody to have his call sign.
Definitely not.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
100%. I agree. Should we go over and talk to Liam real quick?
Yeah, Alice just got here, so.
See the gun, but you do see, you know, a little bag in there. A little bag. It's specifically, in this case, you know, big enough to be able to conceal said gun. Well, it gives you the ability to go ahead and search that. Well, I mean, obviously, outside of the fact that the individual's already told you that there's a gun in the glove box, right? But like, sort of excluding that. In this case, what would give you, or which case law specifically would give you the right to search within the glove box and then that container or bag within said glove box?
Isn't that just the same one? Isn't that Carol?
No. Eastbound South Boulevard Del Perro with a grind van.
Oh, Houghton.
Perfect.
I got you.
And also, I never know if it's
Final stop is going to be south.
Houghton, Houghton. Who the fuck knows nowadays?
Houghton.
Yeah, Houghton. Houghton.
Houghton?
Yeah,
Houghton? Houghton?
Yeah, Wyoming versus Houghton.
Houghton? Who the fuck knows at this point? Is it caramel or caramel?
So when you said you saw a baggie,
Caramel.
when you said you saw a baggie, I thought like you were talking like there were drugs in the car too.
No,
so
no.
I was like, well, you got PC to go looking for the
that's
rest.
that's why immediately after I clarified.
Yeah, okay.
Because
I'm thinking like plastic bags.
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Is Houghton even
I mean, you're not wrong. In that specific case, Carol could definitely,
we do. Just making sure.
It would apply if you have PC that you see
I would shit.
If I see some sort of contraband on the floor, then that gives me right to go looking through all compartments.
100%. 100%.
Yes, I got you though.
However, if we started talking about like a passenger in a vehicle who had a backpack and, you know, you start going from like one to the next, that one will become far more nuanced.
Right.
All right, easy one. Miranda v. Arizona.
Well, that's the case that established the Miranda rights. Pretty much, it protects the individual from self-incrimination. Provides them a lawyer at the state cost. Right to remain silent, to keep their mouth shut, so they don't incriminate themselves. But it's all based off the Fifth Amendment for the person in custody.
All right. And last bit. Pretend you're arresting me. Read me my Miranda rights.
All right. Well, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney, have an attorney present or questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, won't be provided by the state at the state's expense if available. Do you understand these rights as I read them to you?
Perfect.
And then with these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me?
Perfect. Most people get 99% of the Miranda rights correct. Oftentimes, I shouldn't say oftentimes, sometimes people omit specifically the portion of if available. And the reason that is so important is because if you don't state that, you are stating that they're going to get one, regardless of whether or not one's available. And sometimes we simply can't accommodate that, which sucks, but it is what it is.
Like this is
I've
very
had many
unprofessional.
times where people go, "You read me my rights. You said I could have an attorney," and I then have to hit him with, "Yeah, I also told you if they're available, and right now they're not." It's
Did I not say that part?
unfortunate. No, you hit on it. You hit
Oh,
on
I
it.
did.
But,
Okay. It was a still
what-
routine that I
yeah,
just
yeah,
started. Okay.
And a lot of people don't realize like the importance of that. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
I'm just
on that
imagining
front.
Flop
I'm
is just
satisfied
shoving.
with case law related stuff.
That is something that we didn't get to go over yesterday. Yeah.
Nobody actually nobody hit those. That was my first pass on that one.
I'm satisfied. You know what? Cover your ears. Cover your ears.
Okay.
Funny seeing them here again.
Okay. Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Confirmed at least a 7 on case law. Double thumbs up from me.
Perfect.
You can take them off now.
Can I take my? I can take.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hi. Okay. So how? What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna leave this to Barrick, who did have. I mean, Flop as well, but I'm gonna primarily leave this to Barrick, given he did have a shift with you.
I also had a shift.
Yeah, that's
Flop did
true.
too.
That's true. And Flop, were you the one who said he didn't get any FTO reports because he wasn't listed as a cadet?
So if you go to the FTO report and you do an advanced search and you go based off cadet and you look up Liam McMahon, because he was marked as a he was marked as a PPO and not a cadet, we couldn't make FTO reports like we would normally. So we would have to essentially manually input Liam McMahon FTO session shift 3.
Oh.
So I dropped them back down to a cadet so that for those sessions we can actually record them until we got to this point. So if that makes sense.
Yep. No, it does. It does. Anyone got food?
As a matter of fact,
I have a granola bar.
Don't right now. Yeah.
You know what? I'll take
I got chips.
Chips. Okay.
All dressed, kettle cooked.
Granola bar.
Not bad.
What is it with the water in this city? Why is
I
it
have no idea.
way more nourishing than the fucking food is? You
I think
expect
it
it to be
makes people-
opposite.
I think it just makes people incredibly horny.
You might be right.
Twatter rather is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I turn that off. You don't be looking at it. Should I be looking at this?
Just reminding people how hot I am. Please get me money.
Wait, hold on. Retweet my tweet. Mine's good.
You know, I tweeted, nobody better call me their bro or dad or I'm going to fine you $60,000 for adoption fraud. Marlo Stanfield tweeted at me and said, "Aight, bro. Big shot, hot guy, long night." Okay. Damn, people are desperate.
It's crazy.
Anyways.
It's crazy things.
Continue, Barrick. Sorry for derailing.
No, it's all good. Listen, you've given myself and unless anybody else has anything else to say or speak up about, no reason to believe that you cannot handle yourself out there on your own. You know, you're very experienced. I know you had you came in with a lot of experience and a great deal of insert this field. It seems like you went through some pretty interesting stuff, and you had a level head about you, and we think you fit right in, and you're gonna be a great addition to what we got going here. So
I appreciate that.
With that being said, you know, it's probably taken a bit longer than it was supposed to. I think
right.
Turner had probably a certain idea as to what he wanted to have happen, but we gotta take up where things are falling off a little bit and take matters into our own hands. So we're gonna push you out there by yourself, and how it's gonna work is essentially every 15 days we'll check up in with you. I mean, this doesn't mean you have to like ride by yourself the entire time. You can still ride with people. You're essentially just operating as a normal officer, but just under the like official like PPO thing. And then like I said, every 15 days we'll check in with you, and then after that you'll have a final or something along those lines, and then you'll be done as long as you pass there, and you'll be a full officer in the LSPD.
All right. No problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be in addition. Thank you. I'll be in addition, I promise. And if you guys need anything specifically worked on, just hit me up. I don't give up.
I'm actually going to speed run a couple questions here. So historically in the past, as a police department, we used to refer to something called felony stops, which are now called high risk stops.
High risk, yeah, that's what I'm used to. Okay.
And then one of the other things is there are no strikes. They are disciplinary action points. Yep. Mm-hmm. I just remember saying felony stop one day out of old habit, and got immediately corrected. It was probably Turner. Old habits die hard.
They love
that happened to me during the academy when I was instructing the high risk stuff.
I knew that.
I will say, the justification behind high risk stops makes sense, right? If we are ordering people out of a vehicle, it may not necessarily be because they committed a felony,
Right, because you have RS that it's they could be presently armed and dangerous and all that. So it's it's a bit different
countless
than
reasons.
saying felony is like you have PC for something when this car could have been flying out of a fucking shooting. You don't know if they actually did shoot.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm trying to figure out what else. I think that's mostly it. Should you have any questions regarding processing or anything to that extent, do not hesitate to ask. The reality here is if you have 90% of processing down and you just need, even if you need to make a phone call, right? You can call any of us here. None of us will have any issue whatsoever answering any questions you got.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't feel as though you need to have every bit of information. If you don't, ask. We'll help the best we can.
I think the only question I have is with all this new crime popping up, when it comes to contraband, what are we doing about seizure if we don't know if it's associated?
So I can kind of elaborate a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We need to kind of open up an investigation on stuff. So, for example, there's another call that we have been dealing with where people are getting these money slips. And we've noticed a pattern of behavior of these money slips being kind of brought up. And we've kind of built a PD dossier sort of around these money slips. What are they used for? Why are they found on these scenes? And we're essentially elaborating on what is a possession that we suspect could be involved. And we're trying to create a pattern of behavior. So
the DOJ?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
You're at the meeting, right?
Today, yes.
I'm pretty sure Aziz actually went over a specific example. I think, I believe it's what he was talking about. Y'all remember what we referred to as like the plankton device for a while? I believe he now said we should be seizing that.
It's a key frequency radar, and it was put up to the council to be made marked for police seizure going forward.
Okay.
Unsure if it's been pushed through officially yet. Sorry?
We'd be doing the same thing with anything we haven't really encountered before. Documentation is key. Sometimes it's literally just a matter of documenting this person during this crime had this on them, and then articulating why we suspect it's involved. Eventually bringing it up to either the council, Department of Justice, and then pretty much saying, "Hey, listen, we've done an investigation.
Popcorn is poggers.
We
Popcorn
have
is good.
every reason to believe that
Kettle
these
corn
two things are directly
is
tied in with each other.
great.
And we need a charge associated."
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So we're working on what financial stuff? What was it? What was that one specifically? You said something about a money order.
That one is the. I think that.
Yeah, so whatever.
Go ahead,
Go
go ahead.
document my guns. I'll leave y'all be.
No, you're fine.
Oh, I have to do that as well.
Yeah, so the 37 Charlies are, best we can tell so far, people are getting like money orders or like an assortment amount of cash from those. I believe Suarez and Denzel in shift 1 kind of later on from now, maybe like 6-7 hours from now, they've been really getting after that stuff. So, and I believe they're building a case for it.
Gotcha.
I mean,
and those they normally come up with like a flag vehicle.
Yeah, it's typically a ballista, best I can tell.
Okay.
The key frequency radar thing, just for like perspective, it's taken, I mean, probably like 5 or 6 weeks to finally get to where we are now, where it might get marked for police seizure. So,
Hey, what's up, Forte?
Yeah, you busy?
A little bit. What's up?
I got a crikey in the lobby asking for you.
Yeah, I saw the through one. Let him know that I'll be up there in a minute. Actually, let him know I'm on the way up right now.
Great.
Yep. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.
yeah, probably. I think part of what held it up is there was no city council established at that time.
I gotta go upstairs and interview somebody.
So
I'll meet up with you in like 15 minutes, Eric. If you want to go out, I'll just stream one for you.
you want me to join in on that?
You can actually, yeah, if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Biggest thing I'll say is during this time zone and during this shift,
Long time watcher, first time commentator.
pretty much
What
have
type of
to
chips are your
do-
go-to? Oh no.
like, each of us have to do the work.
I
of,
do like
3
cheddar
people.
sour cream.
Yeah, understood. Yeah,
I was out at I think Marshall's, and I found
we
kettle
very much have
cooked,
to be there
all
and look out
dressed
for each other,
potato chips.
Be very adaptive to our situations.
They
and
are
you're very
out of this
resourceful
world.
and trying to help each other out.
They were so
with
good.
Whatever they might need, and that's kind of the biggest thing, honestly.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, I
just
know.
looking
I
at
know
the
assistance is
situation.
key in this type of environment.
Yeah, absolutely. Just always got to look at
These
the situation.
things.
Think about
Not a
what does
sponsor.
the situation need from me right now? What can I be doing?
These things are
But yeah,
just
you're all good.
out of this
You're
world.
out there by yourself.
Thanks, guys.
And you already have a 100 call sign, right? It's like
Yeah, I'm 128.
Perfect.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you're all good. All good.
Sorry, the process took a
Beautiful.
little bit longer, Liam,
That's
but
fine.
you're
Hey, you know what? It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm a patient person. I can make this work.
That's good. That's good. All right.
Let
we
me-
won't
I
keep
guess
you.
I'll get out there then.
Yeah, do it up.
Yeah. You got your equipment
now that
logged and stuff like that?
Yeah, I didn't actually. I did in a previous report, so I probably have to do it again. I don't know if we have. I think we have. I saw there's a shift 3.
Yeah,
When we gotta put it in?
1805.
1805. Okay, yeah, then I'll do that.
What you can do is it'll still be in evidence. You can just find it
What am I
in
doing?
the evidence log and then just add it to the report. You don't have to.
Okay.
Congratulations
But it
again.
sounds- Yeah, but it sounds as if we're gonna have to go up to the prison as well.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah. I had the captain reach out to me. I thought I filled you in on this. If I didn't, this is completely on me. He reached out and Turner was like, "Hey, I got this ChrisTombstone coming in for an interview." And I just haven't had a chance, but I've had a couple people come in for an interview. Dark came in yesterday to speak with the captain. And captain's been MIA, so I did an interview with him for dispatch. I had another individual who also came in for an interview. Helped him with that. Now, Crikey's the original person he wanted me to talk to.
Maybe he doesn't want me to talk to him.
Well, as acting captain 'S, I want you there.
Well, he made you acting captain?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying captain 'S because you're. Think about it,
Okay, that makes sense.
right?
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why you couldn't be there.
I got really excited when I realized that I got access to a different train, only to realize that the conductor on that train was an absolute douchebag. I would always be the only seat on the train, and I could never.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Are you Mr.
Oh,
Thompson?
Wait, I am indeed. Oh, wait, which one of them? Which one of them is Flop?
Which one is a? I don't.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
now you should
go.
worry about it.
Oh, okay. If I just look at the photo, like I'm not a genius at all, but I think you're Flop.
Yes, that's me, Mr. Thompson. Do you
Hello,
guys?
Mr. Dugong. It's nice to finally meet you.
Good to meet you too. Sorry that this took. You don't have to salute. You're good.
Oh, okay.
It
No, you don't need to apologize. It's all good. I'm always happy to wait.
Yeah, the process has been interesting the last few days. I'll kind of keep catch up to speed when we get upstairs, but
That's cool.
You were here for an interview originally with Captain Turner, correct?
Yes, sir. So I've had one interview with Captain Turner, and I did not make that first wave. And then I was reached out to by Mr. Turner for a second interview. And
What do you think of the
that's
gift
why I'm
itself?
here,
I
sir.
appreciate you.
Ready to go, ready to rock and roll.
Perfect, awesome. So I'll give you the rundown. Hello. I'll
Hello.
give you the rundown.
The fuck?
Captain is unavailable at the moment, but
Yes.
I will be conducting your interview here with Senior Officer Barrick Johnson. We'll have a
That's
conversation
cool.
upstairs. We'll go from there, and any questions after we'll try and fill in. Okay.
Beautiful. I'm ready to go, mate. Rock and roll. Let's do it.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah,
Forte,
just follow us.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Forte. I appreciate
Do
you.
you guys remember the guy
letting
that
me
we
know.
arrested for DUI?
luck.
I think this is
Thank
his
you.
cop
Hope you have a
character.
beautiful day.
All right, you too.
Mr. Thompson, you don't have any weapons on you or anything, correct?
Oh, God, no, sir.
Okay.
God, no.
You mind if I just frisk you real quick?
Oh, to go ahead, sir. You're
Yeah.
all do your thing.
All right.
Let's
Well,
count.
That was a
these
mistake.
as
I'm just gonna grab all of your shit and put it in a baggie instead.
Oh, of course.
And I'll let you get it back when we leave.
It's okay. That's all my value, by the way.
that's fine.
So that meteorite bar, the drink, my phone. I think that's all I got.
Okay.
Spent all my money initially renting vehicles to drive here, and food, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I was just gonna say,
Barrick,
unless
let's
you
go
count
to.
my two arms.
Oops, sorry.
Oh no, you go, sir.
Barrick, let's go to Turner's office. Let's go upstairs to the.
Yeah. We gotta.
You able to lock
it's a
this
long
door?
route to get there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. After you, sir.
No, you were all good.
Oh, good.
Barrick, you meant to lock this door.
It'll be fine. This one's locked.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless you count my left and right arm as weapons, then thankfully I don't carry any.
Well, I mean, if you start using them as weapons, that could be a problem.
Oh no, of course not. I haven't been in a fight since back home, I guess. And that was that one time that guy was an ultimate douche to my. Oh, that's upstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so used to going downstairs from the last interview. In a forever lasting elevator, for some reason. I don't know. I think you guys need new elevators.
I think our elevators work just fine from experience.
That's why you use them more than me, I guess. You definitely know more than I do.
Well, actually, I have to use it to get up to where we're going.
Oh, there you go. It's even more convenient. Which floor would you like me to press in? Oh, sir, it's,
What you don't remember from last time?
it was. I don't actually know. It was at the staircase where we held it. Well, at the bottom of the staircase. I assume that was the first floor because it was at the bottommost of the stairwell.
I thought ketchup chips were the best until I had all dressed.
stop
I realized
blubbering.
that it's just simply not true.
Respectfully, what floor is it, sir?
Why don't you pick one and we'll see when you get there.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. How's your day been so far, sirs?
It's
been busy. Not gonna lie, but you know.
It gets like that.
Oh yeah.
100%. Yeah, I want to apologize in advance if I seem
That's
somewhat.
all right. We can talk when we get to the
Of course, sir.
I'm not a fan of dill pickle.
Must be a pretty tall building.
Just slow elevator.
Ah, yeah, that's fair.
I want to draw this out as long as we can. I don't have a ding. Ads, are you in chat? Ads, no. Boba, can someone text me real quick?
Must be a slow day. am I right? No, sorry.
No ads, no.
There it is.
All right.
Perfect.
Hell yeah. After you, sir.
Watch your step.
Of course. Oh, yeah, this is the place. This is definitely, yeah, this is it. I think this is where I sit down.
Yeah, go and take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
All right. ChrisTombstone, correct?
Yes, Mr. Dugong, sir. And Mr. Johnson, I believe, sir. Yes, that's me.
Just call me Barrick. There's too many
Barrick it
Johnsons,
is.
even in this police department.
This is
Too
true.
many that's fair enough. Barrick it is then.
Mr.
Wait. What did you just say?
I said, Barrick it is then.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I'm Barrick, not Den. There is a Den, Zell, but I'm Barrick.
No, what I meant to say, never. Yes, sir. Never mind. Sorry.
Mr. Thompson, do you have cold feet right now?
No, sir. My feet are heated. My feet are on fire. So he's arrested me. Same as when I was here for the first time, and the same will be for whenever I have to be here again.
Okay. Mr. Thompson, I'm going to go and just preference this. My name is Senior Officer Flop Dugong here with Senior Officer Barrick Johnson. Just for your clarification, you are here for an interview with Captain Turner. As Captain Turner cannot be present currently for the interview, as acting, we are taking over to conduct your interview. If I understand it, this is your second interview?
Yes, sir. Indeed it is.
Okay. So why don't you give me a rundown? Why don't you tell me about yourself? Where'd you grow up? What's going on? What do you got?
Of course, sir. Well, I grew up in Gold Coast, down under Australia. Spent a lot of my time at
I'm sorry, hold on. You said you grew up on the Gold Coast
Underneath.
on the Gold Coast. Yeah. No, so it's
Like
in Australia.
Like in mines or something like that? Like
No.
of Australia. In
Oh no,
caves?
definitely. No, I've never. I don't.
You
I
said
was
Australia,
in a cave.
right?
I did say Australia. I was in a cave once, but I got lost for a week, and they thankfully found me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here today.
Lost for a week.
Yeah, I really did. I was with a group of friends from school. We were told not to go to the cave,
nice.
but it was a cool cave. And
But you got found after a week.
I did, yeah. Thankfully, we bought a lot of food.
Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Thompson. I was alone on an island for 5 years before I was found.
Oh, Jesus. Well, you must. What I've went through is nothing compared to what you've gone through. Then you must have